So I need your help. Bean is basically a newborn baby. That's how I can explain it. Since the beginning of February, when we took some time off work while we were grieving the loss of a family member, our routines obviously changed. We were sleeping in, staying up late, like had nowhere to go, and Bean got off schedule. So I don't know how it happened, but he went nocturnal during that time, and it won't stop. So right now it's the middle of the day, and guess what? He's sleeping. I should be waking him up and playing with him, but like I need to record this video this time. So we're going to bed. Let's say it's 10 o'clock. We're back to work, okay? Somewhere between midnight and 1 a.m. is when it starts, okay? Bean comes in, if he wasn't already in, and he scratches the closet in our bedroom because we leave the door open. And so that wakes us up. What I've done is I've set this up for failure, obviously. I get up out of bed and I go give him a little bit of food because, he seems like he's hungry, right? And it works. He gets a little bit of food and then he sleeps until 2:33-ish. Guess what? It happens again. He scratches the closet or he goes up and down the bed making some noise or goes on my side table and like knocks over a water bottle. Oh my God, guys, he's a newborn baby. It's every 2 hours, okay? So just shut the door. Well, when I shut the door, he scratches the door and now wakes us up, or he meows outside the door. Like, I'd rather him come in and scratch closer to me so I could like talk to him and say, come here, and then he would come here. And so it's every 2 hours, and that's been since the beginning of February or the end of March-ish now, and that's the sleep pattern I've been having. Every 2 hours, like I haven't had a full night's sleep. And I don't have a newborn baby. And when you have a newborn baby, they keep growing up and eventually get out of that stage, right? So I need your advice on how to fix this. So even I've tried actually during the day to play with him a lot, keep him awake, like get him really tired and see if he'll sleep through the night. No, just it's my fault, because like I was doing what I could in survival mode while we were grieving, just to give him what he wanted, just so I could like go back to bed. Like I know I'm part of the problem, but now that like we're back to the normal life, he's not. Yeah, I need your advice on if we should go a week with shutting the bedroom door and somehow putting something in front of our door so he can't scratch. A normal cat, like, you don't eat during the night, right? You eat for breakfast, maybe have a lunch, maybe have a dinner, have some snacks and treats throughout the day. You're active, you're kind of sleeping, whatever, but then you sleep through the night, right? He hasn't slept through the night in almost 2 months, and neither have we, and we might have to do something for a week just to like remind him, like, hey, it's dark outside. Look out the windows. It's dark. You should be sleeping. It's the middle of the day right now, and he is asleep as if it's night. We've had him for over 5 years. He used to sleep to the night. So good. Like, we'd go to bed, let's say 10 o'clock. He'd sleep until like 5-ish, 5:30. Like, that's normal cat. You can't blame him for waking up then, with the zoomies and all that. And like, what we used to do was he'd sleep right beside me in bed from like 10 o'clock all the way to 5, and then he'd get hyper, and then I would give him like half his breakfast at 5, shut the door, and then he'd go to the window and look at birds or just like do his own little thing, and then I'd wake up again an hour and a half later around 6:30 and then give him the rest of his breakfast. Still waking up with Bean. Like, that was our routine, okay? And it's not that anymore. So, yeah, any advice would be lovely. Clearly, I'm at this point where I'm going public with it because, like, look at me. I just put the camera down and pressed record because, like, my eyes are, ooh. If anyone's ever been through something like this, like, clearly it's the routine. I thought I heard him. No. Thank you in advance.